Hey everybody, it's Tina from the Cody Country Chamber of Commerce. Continuing our celebration of Small Business Week. Today we are at Cody Feed with Alan and Helen, the owners, and just really excited to be here. Had a little bit of problem finding it, but here we are. So thanks for being here, and we've been kind of asking everybody the same set of questions. So how long have you been in business, and why Cody?
We bought Cody Feed in 2007. Cody Feed has been in Cody since sometime in the 1930s.
Wow.
Nobody can really, we've talked to a lot of old timers and they all say, it was always there. I don't really remember when it started, but it used to be on 12th Street downtown. It's moved a couple of times. We're hoping this is the final location for it because it's a great location. It's worked out really well for us. But we bought it because we were managing a ranch in Moran, Wyoming, and kind of getting sick of the absentee owners, and said to each other, what would you want to do if we weren't doing this? And we were both like, I think a feed store would be really fun. And here we are.
And one was for sale?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being brave and continuing this long tradition. You know, those of us who aren't in this industry don't always realize how critical a good feed store is to our economy.
Yep.
So thanks for that. How many people do you employ?
We have one full-time and two part-timers.
Awesome.
Not counting us.
Not, of course.
And two really full-time.
Yeah. And two living the
Two
life.
lifetimers.
Yeah, lifetimers. Absolutely. So what do you think you're famous for?
I think we're famous for just the idea that we're trying to provide good nutrition to animals and helping people solve problems with their animals. We're not here just to sell something, we're here to solve problems. So if I can't solve a problem with what we have, and they're doing fine, I'm not going to try to sell them something. So I think our honesty is really the most important thing that we truly try to express to our customers, is that we want them to be successful with what they're doing, and we'll try to guide them in the right way. We're not just going to sell you something to say, you know, here's the miracle cure. So that's what we really do. We ask a lot of questions. So that's it. Our staff does a really good job of doing that also. So I think that's really our key role is being problem solvers.
I think that is a really common theme. I've heard that from so many businesses this week, especially small business owners, and I think that's really what sets your breed apart. And that's the fact that you're in this for the long haul. You're in this for the deep relationship. It's not just about making a quick buck or a quick sale. It's about listening to customers and really helping solve their problems, meet their needs, and keeping that return business. And I think that's why shopping local is so important. You know, there's so many ways to get even dog food online delivered to your door, but I tell you what, Chewy.com couldn't help me when my dog was too fat. You know, I had to go to somebody local who I know was going to work with me to help me solve that problem.
Yep, it's about relationships. That's really what it boils down to, and that's what's critical to us. And the way I look at it, if I sell you a bag of something or an item, and then I run into the grocery store, I want you to tell me it's working. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, there she is, you know.
Yeah.
I'm invested in it.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not my animal, but I'm invested in it.
Sure. I think that's fantastic. And what don't you think people know about Cody Feed?
I think a lot of people don't realize how much stuff we have here that's not feed.
Yeah, it's a big store.
It's a huge store. It's 5 times bigger than the store we had before, so, and that was the reason for the move.
And I think that was one of the things when we bought the business. It was in a very small retail sector of the business. We kept getting more and more requests for items, and that indirectly made us grow. And so it brought in a lot more products that people wouldn't think they'd be associated with a feed store. So we've really tried to develop that, but we've kept it to the essentials. What do people need? Things that break, or things that they, you know, are using in their daily work. You know, those types of things are really important to us.
Yeah, I was reading an article about, of course, the Shopko store is closing, and Amy Quick, our local small business rep for our region, you know, had a big summit and was really talking to small business owners, because truly you're really powerful. And, you know, as an industry, we have the ability to absorb the needs of our community and really be reactive. So if somebody says, hey, I need such and such. So I think, you know, as box stores go out, small businesses really become more important and more critical to our economy.
Well, I think that was one of the things, you know, when the transition, when box stores come in, you know, then they change to whatever their SKUs are, whatever their whole system takes care of. So we've been getting a lot of customers who used to be shoppers at Big R, you know, because they've changed that feed category. So we're still carrying that, and we're still carrying those products. And that's what's important, is being independent. We can go out and get anything that we need or the customer needs, and we can usually get it within a day or two. So on the feed side, it takes us a little bit longer because we have to build for trucks to bring it in. But as far as items, individual items, sometimes we can get them the next day. So it's leaving the door wide open to really help the customer and gain that confidence with them. So I think that's what's really critical.
We have a lot of items here that we keep in stock for one customer.
Yeah.
And, you know, they know that we can count on, they can count on us to have it, and that's just the benefit of working with an independent business. You can't get that at the box store, because if they don't have it in stock, they're gonna tell you, well, corporate won't let us carry it.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have that problem.
Or to get it online.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly. Well, thank you so much for being chamber members, and for keeping your doors open for us, and for all the people who rely on you. And thanks for being brave and coming on camera with me.
Thank you, Tina.
Thanks, everybody, and happy Small Business Week.